26 years in a row, racers from all over the world have made their way here to Sarasota, Florida on July the 4th weekend for the Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix. And once again, John Carbonell and SBI have brought the biggest and fastest race boats in the world to do battle on the Gulf of Mexico. This is not just a weekend race, this is a week-long affair. It's truly a festival. They have concerts, they have motorcycle shows, muscle car shows. We had the Kilo World Speed Trials, and of course, the big race on Sunday. Now, weather-wise, it's been pretty brutal all weekend long. Very unusual for Sarasota. Usually it's very, very hot and sunny, but we've had rain showers all week long, and they're calling for rain tomorrow on race day. It's going to make it very, very interesting for these racers to negotiate their way around that race course, which is 5.7 miles in length. It's going to be exciting, so if you're ready, let's do it. I'm with Time Bandit, a brand new race team, Super V Limited, and Bob, you got a very, very special guy in the cockpit with you.
Yeah, we've got Travis Laughlin from the Daily Sketch Wizard Boat, and this weekend we're being sponsored from this point forward by the Time Bandit boat from Discovery Channel, which we're really excited about it.
Great, great show. Watch it all the time. You were actually introduced to offshore racing right here in Sarasota 2 years ago, 2008, and man, I guess you got hooked, and you're jumping in with both feet right now.
Jumping in with both feet. It was funny. I was just coming back in the golf cart, and Tony Marcantonio gave me a call, and he's like, "Hey, man, it was him that started it 2 years ago. I got to go for a ride in the Byrider," and I was hooked. And at that point, you know, all the fans and all the racers, great people, and obviously they're like family. Just being part of the event and now getting to participate and come out and actually race it's awesome. It's a lot of fun.
For years you have chugged along in the ice-cold Bering Sea, and now you're going to be out there about 90-some miles an hour in the Gulf. Much, much warmer waters and much, much faster action.
Oh, you know, it's one thing to be in 40-foot seas out of, you know, 4 or 5 knots, but 4 or 5 footers at 90s, it's going to be my first offshore race, actually offshore, and it's going to be a good time.
Well, Bob, he has a good guy to show him the ropes, so to speak, because you are a wily veteran and a very, very successful racer.
Yes, we've been doing this for 10 years, and we've been in this class for 8 years, and I tell you what, we have a great class. We've got a lot of great things coming up, 10 strong, so we're looking forward this weekend to go out and debut the Time Bandit boat.
Do your fishermen proud.
Oh, absolutely, do everybody proud. It's been a fun ride so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
A new entry this year in Super Cat is Team Dirty Dog, and Big Randy, this boat's really looking fast and it's very unique. Tell us about this MTI.
This is a new 40 MTI Super Cat boat. It's got a pair of 525s, full carbon layup, but we did something very unique that you know, hopefully we're going to try and be a leader in the class, not just speed-wise, but this boat's got a very unique safety cell that you know, Randy Sism at MTI, we spent a lot of time going over this, and it's got full crash bulkheads all around, front, rear, sides, full roll cage. That's all chrome moly, that's all encapsulated in carbon, and 1.5 inch polycarbonate glass that's all integrated into the roll cage. So, you know, what we've done is we've tried to have something that, you know, is extremely safe and hopefully extremely competitive. We're going to carry, we're probably a little heavier, you know, than what some of the other boats are because of what we've done here. But, you know, I think we got a great boat. You know, Randy's worked. It's been a pleasure dealing with him, and I think he's built us a winner. And we're just going to get used to it. I've got my, you know, my race partner from Key West. We did the P-class racing. He got his feet wet. Danilo Zampoloni out of Italy, and you know, he's got a lot of experience. He was a 2-time European rally champion, which I think if you can drive a rally car, this is a very similar type concept. And so we're having a lot of fun with it. I think it's going to take us a while to mesh and you know, get the boat really where it needs to be. But you know, we're looking forward to a good season.
In Superboat stock, it's Phil's site prep, and you are a local homegrown hero to these Sarasota fans. I know you want to do well here in your backyard.
Yeah, we're thrilled to be racing here at home. We got a lot of local support from a lot of businesses, and everybody helps us out. Isaiah, our crew chief, has everything ready to go on this tight little short course. We're looking for a great race with our boat.
He said it tight and short, 5.7 miles. John Carbonell has shortened it up so it's going to be more fan conducive. And with all the boats in your class, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we got a few boats in our class this weekend, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We did some testing earlier today, and we're just going to check the boat over and do a little tune on it and get it ready for tomorrow.
This class really appears to be growing once again. It's sort of not died out, but it got a little weak there for a while. Now it's stronger than ever. A lot of new teams.
Yeah, we have a die-hard bunch of guys, but then we got a couple new guys here. We have a team from Trinidad here. We have a team from Seattle, Washington here. Some guys down from Michigan, and it's great comeback. I'm looking at 10 boats at the end of the year back racing our class. Again, Superboat stock, the UIM 6-liter class, however you want to put it. It's the only class you can race anywhere in the world.
In the Super Cat class, Team Amsoil, you've got some stiff competition here at the Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix. A couple of new boats as well to deal with, Bob.
Yeah, we welcome the new boats. We got the Still boat, which is a brand new 388 skater, and then of course Randy Swears and his teammate in the new Dark Dog MTI boat. So we're really glad to see them out, and we love the competition, and I hope they make us make our game sharper.
Well, your game is always sharp. It's going to need to be perhaps a little sharper because John Carbonell has made the course a little bit tighter now, so those turns are going to come up a lot quicker. How do you re-prop for that, or what kind of strategy has that play into it?
Well, you know, Sarasota's never really fast water, and almost like Key West. And you go out, you look at it, and you go, well, that looks like I could go 120 or 130. But when you get out there, you realize that it's a lot rougher on the course than it really looks. And then you have a large spectator fleet here that's churning up the water all the time. So you always need to gear a prop a little bit short, keep your weight up, and that's what we'll probably do.
We've been plagued all weekend long by bad weather, rain showers off and on. They're calling for that tomorrow as well. How does that factor into it?
Well, you know, as long as it stays cool like this, you know, a little bit of rain never hurt as long as the helicopters can fly. We don't get wet inside that cockpit, and it keeps all the salt off the boat anyway. And, you know, when you're out here and it's really hot and you get that mist from the rooster tails, it really makes the visibility bad. So as long as it stays a little cooler like it is now in the 80s, it's going to be great. I think the weather's just perfect for racing, actually.
In the Superboat Unlimited class, haven't seen this classic hull in many, many years. Glad to see it back. Mixed emotions, big 46-foot skater, and this is the hull to be in should the water get real, real rough, Neil.
Oh, I believe so, Stan. It's a big boat, and it's going to take the rough water pretty good, I would imagine. Actually, I think we're looking forward to some rough water.
A big boat needs big power, and this boat certainly has some power. Tell us a little bit about this boat.
We got 700 cubic inch Cobras in this boat, 1350s. They got a lot of torque, so they can push them. They push the boat along pretty good.
Now, the downside to having a big Cadillac riding boat is they're a little harder to turn. The race course has been shortened this year. Will that hurt you guys at all?
We definitely have to take that in consideration when we're making our corners, but I think we'll do okay.
Beautiful boat. Glad to see it back. Best of luck to both of you guys.
Hey, appreciate that. Thank you.
In the Super V Extreme class, which means it is extremely fast. This is probably the fastest V-bottom boat in the world. Boat Show Direct, Joe, I'm glad you brought this thing back. This is a crowd pleaser.
Oh yeah, this boat when it's out there just makes a racket, and we're going to go out there and burn some gas today and try to beat up on some people. We'll see what's going to happen.
And you've got a brand new guy in the cockpit with you.
Oh yeah, I got this guy Jeff here. He's a fantastic throttle guy. We've been in the boat already, and I'm looking forward to have a real good day here, real good turnout.
Jeff, you're no stranger to fountain boats, but you've been in a small Donzi for a while, so this is about as big of a step as you could possibly take.
Baddest machine on the planet. I mean, it's unprecedented. We ran it last weekend, and I couldn't believe the acceleration the boat has. It's amazing. And Joe, 160 mile an hour, he was handling it. Like, no problem.
Oh, he loves it. Speaking of loving stuff, we're looking forward to coming to a venue that you know a lot about, and I know you want to tell us about Morehead City, one of the premier events on the SBI circuit.
Well, thanks a lot. Yeah, my wife and I, we work real hard on it. Got a lot of people in Morehead that support the race. It's a great event. The course of, I think it's the best course in the series, bar none. It's just we got a cool bar down there called Jack's, where you can see and do everything you want to down there. So come on.
Joe, it's starting to rain. I know you guys want to go test, so best of luck.
Thanks very much. We appreciate it.